Hi Ajay, lovely to meet up with you on the range again and do some further work on your swing. This was a really good, productive session. Getting into some finer detail now for you. Overall, the swing pattern's coming on a treat, but obviously we're still creeping back into a few old habits. But I think what was good about this session was the penny dropped in certain areas and the progress we saw was fantastic. So if we look at the start of the session, we've already talked about the face-on issues in the past, so we're spending today looking down the line. And really from P1 to P3, the issue we had was that the elbows were dividing. So you can see there the elbows already starting to increase, or the width between the elbows already starting to increase. As the elbows divide, they continue to divide all the way to the top. We start to lose pressure points on the grip and the club is pushed across the line. From there it's very difficult to do anything other than come from too much from the inside. You can see the elbows much wider apart at P4 than they were at P1 setup. So what we did was spend a little bit of time squeezing those elbows together using various drills, and what we get then is this result, were massively improved position at P2, continuing to keep the distance between the elbows consistent throughout the golf swing, and again at the top of the backswing, elbows not separating, and as a result, line of the shaft much better and much less cupping in the back of the left wrist, as opposed to very much across the line and a lot of cupping in the left wrist. So some good comparisons there. I'll just take you down, back down to say P3 again. Elbows apart, elbows together. Much better. Then from there the issue we had was that the club was still attacking the golf ball too much from the inside. There was that little drop down as you started the downswing, little drop where the hands drop down below plane. Typical of someone who's trying to get that right elbow back into the correct position during the downswing. Don't need to do it though now from there, so we've removed the need. So what we then did is spent a little bit of time working on shifting the plane to the left. So what we've got here is a player whose plane has been shifted, albeit now only in the downswing, too much to the right. So you can see the shaft way on the inside coming into impact at P6. So what we've done now is we've continued the work where we're trying to keep those elbows together. Really good work during the backswing at doing that. Much better position at the top, and now we've got the box in place to try and give you a line on which to hit down, and we've also got this cane here. Now what we're trying to do just for 5 minutes here is hit some straight pulls, shift the plane to the left. You can see when you do that, you don't get that little drop down at the start of the downswing. So we put a little line on the hands there. And we do the same on the ones at the side of you. Here the hands are going to drop. Here the hands are going to drop less and start to work more down plane. So still dropping, but dropping less. Get back into flexion much better, and you can see the line of the shaft at P6 much improved. As you then approach impact, club is coming much less from the inside, and as a result we don't have to turn the corner as aggressively coming through impact. So elbows together, shift the plane to the left. The feeling of the elbows together you got really well, and what you've got to do now is just introduce that sort of drill where we're going to hit some pulls just to balance that move out that you see there, P4 to P5. To stop, remember that hitting the pull left of the cane during practice is simply a way or a tool to balance out P6, getting the club a little bit more out in front of you. Got some flight sculpt geometry to send across to you at some point. I'll try and get that done later in the week. It's a screenshot of the geometry of your best shot during your session. Good luck with it, and look forward to working with you again in a couple of weeks' time. Well done.